Wait, are you one of the billions of people waking up in a state of constant despair, wondering and wishing today could be the day that you began to breathe your dreams into reality? The day that you found the one key that unlocks everything you've wished for in your entire life and then some? You see, I fully intend to show you that while it may seem absolutely hopeless and that the odds are infinitely stacked against you, that it is in fact you who already holds the key to your own success, and that you and only you have the power to walk up to the first door, insert the key to turn and unlock it, and push that door wide open. Now, I make no preambles that it will be easy, nor that you will be satisfied at the end. But if you agree that the journey where you went through life, ruthlessly following your dreams, is more exciting than the life you are currently leading, let me show you how. Let's take a look at a normal life. Your alarm woke you up. You rushed to get ready in the morning. You probably forgot one little thing at home, a pen, your mouse, your lunch. You get to work or to school. You sit there until the mid-afternoon, aimlessly toiling away on repetitive work, repeating what you memorized the night before, doing your best to pay attention in that work meeting or your professor's lecture, and having this feeling gnawing at you, eating away, this feeling that you can't quite find the words to describe, but as usual, it just festers there quietly in the background. Come on, focus. Just get through this. And there you go, you've done it. It's finally time to go home. And if you're lucky, you work from home, or it's a short 15-minute commute. If you're less lucky, you're probably stuck in traffic for a few hours. But you finally did it. You got home. You can now do whatever you want. Except, you have obligations. You have to feed yourself. Maybe you have to take care of others. That friend, that family member that needs assistance. You have to do laundry. You have to run to the post office. You have to pay an unexpected bill. Oh my goodness. That free evening, full of possibilities, quickly turns into an hour of mind-numbing television at best. Now, let's take a look at a different life. You woke up to the sound of the birds chirping, surrounded by nature. You took your time to wake up, and you had the whole morning to eat a wonderful brunch with a friend, or maybe even a romantic partner. You opened your emails and replied to a few of the most urgent ones. You had a 40-minute phone call. You took another hour to make sure your work was being well taken care of, and the time flew by because, well, it's your passion project. What's that? Another phone call? It's your agent calling. One of the VPN companies just reached out. They want you to do a similar project with them, and they're offering you $10,000 for it. It'll just take you a few days to complete the project. You tell your agent you'll think it over, maybe reply tomorrow afternoon. Go home, it's only 4 p.m. and you've got absolutely no urgent obligations. Want to go diving with dolphins? An impromptu 3-day vacation to Paris? Take your friends and family out to an incredible Michelin-starred restaurant, or prepare a picnic with wine and sandwiches. Heck, throw in a lasagna and some beers and laugh the night away. Well, you can. Let's fast forward 3 days, and you're on location in Monaco, working on the project, showing the VPN company what you've prepared for them, and they love it. You hop on the first flight back home, or you bring over your partner, spend the weekend in Monaco, maybe even run into Nico Rosberg, driving his new Rimac Nevera. Go on a boat outing and enjoy the light, fresh Mediterranean sea spray and feel the warm, glowing sun warming you up. Or stay in town, hit up the local casino, play a couple rounds of blackjack before you go back to the hotel. It's unfair. It's unrealistic. I'm not smart enough. I'm too lazy. I'm overwhelmed. I need help. I'm drowning. Get me out. So you want the answer? Well, I promised it to you. Here it is. In the normal life, time was spent on repetitive activities needed to maintain the daily operation of an establishment or society, and this was being traded for money or societal progression. In the different life, now, you ready for this? time is spent finding ways to provide new value and progress society, and the greater the impact of those new value adds to society, the more that will be returned in monetary and societal progression. You see, if you ask most people, they will agree that society values the high-level manager higher than the janitor, which is unfortunate, as in my humble opinion, janitors are the backbone of society. But is the high-level manager more valuable than the janitor or household worker or student who invents the Roomba, a robot that vacuums by itself, that can be resold hundreds of millions of times and save millions of hours of life per year? Now, while the Roomba was created by an MIT graduate, they had to understand the service that janitors provide to society and innovate on that. I lived alone in an apartment in Cambridge then, and I was kind of a slob. I thought, I'll build a robot that will clean the floor of my apartment. Joe Jonas. You see, Joe Jonas is the creator of the Roomba. He created it while working for iRobot. He identified a problem, found a solution that progressed society, and now the robot vacuum cleaner industry is a $10 billion global market. But note that I said something very important. While he did that as part of a larger corporation, he finally figured out the key and recently launched a Kickstarter for a new robot, which is solar powered, that will clean weeds from the garden. You see, Joe Jonas found the key, that providing value to society in the form of innovations that progress it and owning these value adds is the key. But what if you're not an inventor? What if you don't have any ideas? Well, the solution is simple. Follow the key. Identify an area of improvement or a problem that affects society, identify a solution for it, and provide the solution. Let's look at some examples. And this is where most people would go on, tell you about Bill Gates, how he revolutionized almost every business in existence with the Microsoft Office software, or tell you about Jeff Bezos, who revolutionized the logistics industry, or our favorite, Elon Musk, who adds about 100 years of progress to every single industry he gets interested in. That's a bit of a joke, but not too much. Let's get realistic. How many of us would be happy making a few $100,000 or just $1 million a year doing whatever we like to do, or something that took just a few hours a day to maintain? I would say 99.9% of the people watching this video fall into that category. So let's go over a few ideas. What's dropshipping? Dropshipping is a $102 billion market, and the only thing that it is finding products online or elsewhere, but usually online, and finding a way to put that product in front of new customers, to be the middleman between customers and products. And literally all they have to do is scour the web for a product that looks cool, use Shopify to easily set up a professional looking website that handles all the payment processing, and then advertise, advertise, advertise. What about that local bakery that has 5 locations and has people lining up for food every single day? Well, they found a product that was in demand and a location where the demand was not being met and took over. What about that uncle who has 10 properties? Well, they probably started with a bit of money, and after 1 or 2 properties, figured out how to leverage their real estate assets or how to buy undervalued property, renovate it, upsell it, and provide value like that. Or the investment manager that takes in lots of money and loses everyone money. Just invest in the S&P 500 index fund. Sorry about that. I mean, makes all their customers tons of money and brings wealth and prosperity to their clients. Or the architect who gets called up to work on new projects and can send out their designs from wherever they want with just a few site visits per year required. Or the programmer who founded a company that provides an innovative networking security functionality that other companies love. Or the Casey Neistats who got online every day for years to give us 7 minutes of some of the best entertainment available that let millions of people every single day enjoy and just forget about everything else about their day for a little bit. Or the young streamer or video editor who couldn't quite get their channel off the ground, so reached out to 200 mid-sized creators who they knew they could help catapult to the big leagues and earned a commission on every single video they edited for them. Some of these endeavors are much riskier than others. Is everyone in a position where they can quit their job or spend 8 hours a day working on their own passion project? Absolutely not. But can everyone take steps today to get just a little bit closer? Can the person commuting to work decide to take the bus instead so they could study or listen to a podcast or class in their car or on the bus that would give them the skills they need to take a test or exam that gives them a certification to get a job that is better than the one they have now? Usually, life is unpleasant and will try to wrestle everyone back to the norm. But if you ask yourself every few days, if you have made a small change that gets you closer to providing an environment for yourself where you can begin to find a way to transition from simply being a part of society to improving society and finding a way to monetize that, then for most of us, the transition into having the life of your dreams becomes inevitable. Each and every one of us owes it to ourselves to relentlessly pursue our dreams, no matter how big or small. This is the key to wrestling the life you want into reality against all odds. Change the mindset, give it time, and the outcome becomes inevitable. This is my Magnum Opus, my testament that our only purpose is to do everything in our power to force our most fantastical dreams into reality. I joined YouTube November 13th, 2007, and as of the writing of this script, I have 2 channels with a total of 1,948 subscribers. I have uploaded 270 videos, created many more, and achieved a total of 771,767 views. Subscribe to follow me upon my journey to prove that this new mindset, which is embedded within this video and every subsequent video that I will upload, is the key to exponential growth and unlocking our dreams. Keep dreams alive.